Coffee stains are still wet on the kitchen floor. Just a trivial spat about a locked front door. I walked out to breathe the bitter evening air, leaving my silence hanging heavy on the stair. I thought a few hours would bridge the cooling gap. Never knew I was walking straight into a trap. The driveway held a shadow I recognized too well. A familiar engine humming, a secret tale to tell. My pulse became a hammer against a wall of glass, watching the ghosts of my loyalty swiftly pass. The two people I anchored my heavy soul upon wrecked every sunrise before the break of dawn. You traded my years for a fleeting midnight spark, left me bleeding out alone here in the dark. My brother in arms and the queen of my home, building a kingdom where I only wander around. A knife in my spine, yes, a grip I can't release, a double-edged hunger that murdered my peace. Now the silence is screaming your names in my head, while I'm boasting in rooms of a love that is dead. I saw his jacket tossed careless on our fabric chair, the scent of his cologne poisoning the stagnant air. No grand apologies could fix the shattered frame. You didn't even flinch when I spoke your name. One minor disagreement was the only spark you sought to burn down the bridges and the battles we fought. He didn't look away, he just stared at the ground. The loudest betrayal makes the most hollow sound. Vinganos is three smudged and turned to grime. You managed to kill me ahead of my scheduled time. The two people I anchored my heavy soul upon wrecked every sunrise before the break of dawn. You traded my years for a fleeting midnight spark, left me bleeding out alone here in the dark. My body in arms and the king of home, building a kingdom where the only water and wrong. The knife in my spine has a grip I can't release, a double-edged hunger that murdered my peace. Now the silence is screaming your names, your heart. I'm lost in the rooms of a love that is dead. Maybe I was blind to the rot beneath the skin, the way you leaned toward him when the light grew thin. I was building a future while you were digging a grave, lost in the wreckage of the heart that I couldn't save. There's no room for mercy in a house built on lies. I can see cold cowardice deep in your eyes. You traded my years for a morning midnight spark, left me bloody out alone near the north. My brother man arms and the queen of my home, burning a candle where I only wander around. A knife in my spine has a grip I can't release, a double-edged hunger that murdered my peace. Now the silence is screaming your name down my head, while ghosts and knows of a love that is dead. You treat my ears for a fleeting midnight spark, let me bring it out, show here in the dark. My brother in arms and the queen of my home, building a kingdom where I only wander around. The knife in my spine has a grip I can't release, a double-edged hunger that murdered my keys. Now the silence is screaming your names in my head, while ghosting the rooms of a love that is dead.